Welcome to SLS Impact Room, where every conversation creates impact. I'm your host, Rita Iberi Anyao, and this is a space where we have honest, heart-to-heart conversations about life, growth, becoming stronger in the middle of real-world challenges. Today we're talking about something deeply important: parenting girls in a world full of limits, a world that often tells our daughters who they should be, how loud they can be, how far they can dream, and what boxes they must fit into. As parents, guardians, and role models, the question becomes, how do we raise confident, bold, and grounded girls without raising them in fear and without shrinking their light? To help us unpack this, I'm joined by an amazing woman, a mother, a wife, Mrs. Amara Anuru, who is here to share her personal experiences, her values, and lessons she's learning while raising daughters in today's world. This conversation is for every parent, every future parent, and anyone who believes that our girls deserve not just protection, but empowerment. So sit back and stay with us, and let's get into today's conversation. You're welcome, Mrs. Amara. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Amara Anoro Mrs. I'm a wife, a mother of 3 beautiful daughters, and I'm also a working mother. I'm a civil servant.
You're welcome to our podcast. All right. Seeing the world through your daughter's eyes changes everything. I'm sure you know that. So with the current conversations around gender-based violence, the alarming reports of abuse, even in trusted spaces like schools and churches, and the constant pressure on girls to settle early, what common Nigerian saying, family expectation or norm that you might have once accepted now feels unacceptable to you?
I like this topic so much, parenting girls in a world full of limits. Well, maybe because I'm a mother, and most especially because I have only girls. It has not been easy because there are a lot of limitations, a lot of challenges in our society, Nigeria in particular, that limits girls. And you actually don't blame our mothers because this was what was handed over to them. But like they say, the only thing constant in life is change. So definitely things are evolving, things are changing, things are not the way they used to be. There are things that are still static, definitely, but a lot has been transformed. And definitely we're all going to get there one day, Nigeria and the society at large. So the common behavior expectation placed on women in society suddenly feels unacceptable to me is the aspect of only women should be domesticated. I can't overemphasize that because it has gotten to a point where women are expected to clean, cook, and all those things. And I begin to wonder, the boy child, what will he be doing? I mean, because our job as parents is to raise good behaving children that have good morals, children that a total package. Okay, so for one, this common behavior, before it was okay that you have a brother or brothers and you do the cleaning, the cooking and all that, and that's where they have a lot of nuisance in the society today. Pardon me to using that word, because a lot of men believe that once there's a woman in the house, even to clean up after themselves is like a tug of war. It shouldn't be so. Another one is the aspect of the woman is the one, not places in the kitchen that they often use in trying to study hard and all that. That's last you end up in the kitchen. So what's the point? So these are things that right now, before I didn't see much to it, but right now it's a no for me. Is a no for me because I can't raise my daughters after all I'm going through, putting them to good schools and all that. I'm pushing them to study hard and be the best they can academically, and they'll end up in the kitchen. That's a no for me.
Wow, interesting answer. So, what's your strategy for building their internal alert system without paralyzing their confidence?
I equip them spiritually because it's not only mere words. You have to back it up with action. So for me, for my daughter or my daughters to be able to survive in the world today, they have to be equipped spiritually, morally, then academically, because I'm trying to raise children that are grounded all round. Okay. You have to know who you are, know your self-worth, and know you can achieve anything you put your mind to. That is very, very, very important. I raise them to have this realistic goals, be ambitious, and never quit. They must be ambitious, because gone are the days where they tag ambition as for a woman. When the woman is ambitious, they give you all sort of names. There is no harm in a woman being ambitious. You should be ambitious. That's why you're a human being. You push. You don't quit. Whatever you put your mind to, first of all, they must have realistic goals. There's a dream in your heart. It's burning. You want to do it. You believe you can do it. Move. Because I'll make them understand that the world, it won't be a bed of roses. Because in as much as we want a society where women are given the empowerment so we can do all things, and we will still have the rivalry where men believe that a woman cannot achieve this. So my job as a mother is to, first of all, ground them spiritually, morally, and academically, so they are equipped that anyhow the force is coming from, they can be able to weather the storm.
Wow. Interesting answer. Thank you so much for that. Our generation is often the bridge between the old school and the new school. Many of us were raised with the mantra children should be seen, not heard, or that a girl's ultimate goal is marriage. With your 3 girls, what's one specific circle you're consciously breaking? I hope you understand, like, what one specific circle you're consciously breaking.
The circles I tend to break is that a woman, there's nothing you can't achieve. You can do everything. There's no limitations. Okay? That circle, I have to break it. There is no limitations. You can do anything you put your mind to. The positive way, actually. There's no limitations for women. Because, before, growing up, politics was a place dominated by male. There's some career women don't even bother, engineering and all that. Why? So that's the circle I tend to break. You can dive into anything as long as you put your mind to it. You can achieve it. You go ahead and you will do it.
Wow, thank you so much for that answer. We are super proud of you. You're a good mom. So, are you more intentional about showing them what shared responsibility looks like, or how a woman can voice disagreement respectfully but firmly?
In a modern relationship, yeah, being the mom has changed a lot. Because before, I was on the other side. I was a child. I was a daughter. But now I'm a mother. So I've been where they are. I'm being on the other side now. So I have a different perspective and I have a different view and a better understanding and how to navigate through that and all that. One unshakable truth I have been instilling and I'll continue to instill in my daughters is that with Christ, they can do all things. There is no stopping for them. Sky is their limits. The sky is enough for all the stars. So all of us, everyone can be there. They can achieve anything, like I said, as long as the determination and discipline, you can achieve it. Thank you.
Amazing. So, as we wrap up today's conversation, I hope this reminds every parent, every listener, that our daughters are not fragile dreams to be managed. They are powerful futures to be nurtured. The world may place limits on girls, but what happens at home, in our words, and in our daily choices can either strengthen those limits or help break them. Thank you so much, Mrs. Amara Anaro, for sharing your heart, your experience, and your wisdom with us today. Your voice truly matters. And to everyone listening, if this conversation spoke to you, please don't keep it to yourself. Share with another parent, another mother, another father, because these are the conversations that shape generations. I am your host, Rita Ebere Ayang, and this has been a conversation on breaking limits placed on girls. Until next time, stay strong, stay intentional, and remember, how we respond to the world is how we change it. Stay impactful.